Stay in Texas in a few hours. A federal judge will hear arguments about those floating barriers in the Rio Grande. Governor Greg Abbott deploying that 1,000-foot section of buoys in the river. The Department of Justice says that barrier is not to be put in place. They say that it shouldn't even be there. But the state has said it's preventing illegal immigration. The state saying it puts migrants in danger. Texas saying that they will continue using it because it actually prevents danger, and moving that buoy system closer to the U.S. shoreline after a review found it was floating in Mexican waters. Jorge Ventura live in Eagle Pass. So Governor Abbott certainly not backing down.
Yeah, that's right, Adrienne. Governor Greg Abbott saying that marine buoy placed in the Rio Grande right behind us, well, that buoy system isn't going anywhere, and making the argument that Texas essentially has been forced to protect their own borders because the Biden administration has failed to do so. Abbott visiting here at Eagle Pass yesterday was joined by 4 other GOP governors, making the case and doubling down on that decision to keep those marine buoys in place. And Abbott saying that it's necessary to stop migrants from making that dangerous swim across that Rio Grande and reaching Eagle Pass, Texas.
And let me be clear. We are fully authorized by the Constitution of the United States of America to do exactly what we are doing, and that is to secure the border.
The fact that the states are protecting the southern border is an assault on the Constitution and the American people.
And when it comes to the controversy and the lawsuit regarding the buoys here in Eagle Pass, it is important to remember that this marine barrier covers less than 1% of the Texas and Mexico border. And in many cases, migrants in Mexico actually walk past the buoys and then swim across the Rio Grande in attempt to enter illegally. The 4 Republican governors have all joined in that visit in Eagle Pass, have all deployed their own National Guardsmen from their state to Texas. In that press conference as well, the governors focusing on not just on illegal immigration, but the increased amount of fentanyl being trafficked inside the United States. Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt and Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds both saying that in the past 2 years, their states have seen an uptick of 500% in fentanyl seizures. So another important issue that the Republican governors have hit on here in Eagle Pass.
Jorge, real quickly, you were able to ask Governor Abbott about the presidential election in 2024. What did he tell you?
Yeah, that's right, Adrienne. Well, Governor, we asked about what presidential candidate would he prefer when it comes to solving the border issue and the smuggling crisis. Listen to what the governor had to say.
We just want a Republican president. I know that the country cannot suffer 4 more years under Joe Biden. America will be destroyed from within by Joe Biden's policy. Thousands more of migrants will lose their lives, but the soul of America will be crushed.
So Governor Greg Abbott did avoid telling me who would he prefer as a Republican candidate. And it's interesting because Abbott has praised Trump's border policies in the past. He gave huge credit to the border wall and also the Remain in Mexico policy. But on the other hand, Abbott has also praised Governor Ron DeSantis for sending Florida state troopers here to the border. So interesting moment there with the governor, who has not made an endorsement just quite yet.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.